Yeah, we're back at the garage and we got Mark coming in. And, Mark wanted to talk a little bit about his brand that he's just, was Jumpstart, correct?
Yeah, so Jumpstart was basically the idea of taking local artists, smaller artists, and try and help them blow up. I grew up in Philadelphia, Delco specifically, if anyone knows what that is. I was not a fortunate kid. There was like a whole month where I would go out without lights and water and want to like do something in entertainment. And since I now have the ability to do that, I want to be able to share that with the ones that I actually truly want to be able to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So what are some of the things you're doing to help the smaller artists? I saw that you were like putting together showcases.
yeah, so the first showcase is actually a really small venue, which a lot of people like look at me for where exactly it's at.
Yeah.
But to be honest, is cursing allowed?
Yeah. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
I bet. But I don't give a fuck what anyone think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's the VFW, if you know what that is. But it was $300 to pay out. If nothing's damaged, everything's put back and fixed.
Yeah.
I get 100 back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that really helps me out because I know you got a pretty good name. So it helped me out in the sense that I was able to pay for your stuff. Pay for like all the extra stuff that the show really needed besides just the venue, like promotions, flyers, all that. And essentially, most of that stuff I kind of did on my own because I already knew how to do. Like I got Photoshop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of
Photoshop's critical when you're doing like the shows.
Yeah, dude. Like, not even for like just flyers wise. Like, for example, you got this come to the garage. This
Yeah.
looks, if I'm wrong, I may be. I don't know, but it looks like the garage out front.
Oh no, it's not. It's Google stock photo. I think.
Nah, but yeah, like you said, it's crucial. Like even stuff like this, like
Yeah.
you can make for $20
Yeah.
just because you know how to do specific things, and that's kind of what I'm hooking them up with is the connections I do got. Like I know a bunch of videographers, photographers, producers that actually like own real straight up
Yeah.
studios. I know how to reach out to artists, managers, and like their agents
Yeah.
to be able to book shows with them. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just have good connections and want to help.
I feel like it's really good that, especially since you go into rap, and you said you did like a band before, right?
Yeah, I'm currently still in the band,
Yeah.
actually.
So like, I feel like when it comes to like other producers, like I don't know if you're ever interested in producing, but I feel like just because you have that band background, you'd be able to be like, oh, I know what instrument you should probably like do this beat on, or like you should probably add this instrument, or like do it at this. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Or like do like this different flow. Do you ever like find yourself like helping people like trying to like, or like not even if it's instruments, just like, oh, I know this guy, or I know this guy, like maybe I could help this artist do this, or do this artist do that.
Like before I started Jumpstart?
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
So the way this all actually started, so this is about a month old, I'd say.
Yeah.
So it's all very fresh, very new. I'm still small when it comes to like the actual label. But me personally, I'm a little bigger. But then anyway, getting back to what I was basically saying about like helping them and stuff. It was supposed to start as me, if you ever heard of French Mag Official, shout out French Mag. Me and him actually got together along with Just Jay, also shout out Just Jay, to basically me open up for them. And I thought it was a great idea, like, wow, the versatility between having a metal song mixed with a rap song and then a metal and then rap. Bro, everyone would be there, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Everyone and their mothers, you know what I'm saying?
Especially like they really love that shit. And like, just from an outsider perspective, like in Berwick, I feel like they really love that band, like
Oh, yeah.
stuff in Berwick.
That small town stuff, they love those live shows.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on in them.
Yeah, personally, like I know, like I'm mainly like hip hop based, but like when it comes to shows, bands always do it better than like the artist, just because like I'd rather see like an actual like person like making music and like like using their instruments instead of just like somebody spinning over a beat sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely, like, a lot of people, I hear that from a lot of people when I do go to shows, and when I actually sit down and talk to them, they'll tell me, well, I don't listen to heavy music. at all, metal music at all. I actually listen to rap music. I just
Yeah.
heard about it and wanted to come out, have a good time, and I think even that is fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I mean, we were supposed to just open up, and then I was like, we started a group chat, us three, and we just kept talking and working. I added one of my guitarist who also produces and mixes music. Shout out Matt Ebert. He's my brother, bro. Like, I love that kid. But no, yeah. I basically just started adding people that I knew with connections because French needed it, Just Jay needed it, and I just kind of slowly had the idea of like, yo, I could make this into something.
Yeah.
And I, to be honest, like not till like yesterday did I find out that what I'm actually doing is what labels are.
Oh yeah. Like there's like, I feel like that's how like labels start. Is just like somebody like wanting to push like some sort of thing, like a movement like forward, and then like eventually just snowballs into like, damn, like this is way bigger than I ever like wanted, but like this is way better than I ever expected.
Bro, people look at me like I'm crazy. Like the only thing I'll say about my plan, like on here on the video, we talked about it behind the screen, but
Yeah.
is that I basically paid for everything out of pocket.
Yeah.
And I know how that sounds. It's nuts. But
Yeah.
like I don't know, like it just like I said, it kind of slowly just built up, you know.
Yeah.
It's weird to explain.
So what about your podcast though? You were talking about that before.
Yeah.
What is that mainly just based around like musicians, correct?
So at first no. Now it's starting to, just because a lot of people don't understand. For anyone who's getting into entertainment industry, podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, you're gonna have to follow some trend,
Yeah.
you know, and I wasn't at all, bro. Like, so I was like, fuck this. I invited a few rappers and they were doing great. The views were fucking awesome, and I actually was able to start getting sponsors now, thankfully, to the rappers.
Yeah.
And getting paid for that. Like, I actually called Matt today talking about we can quit our jobs and stuff. And he was like, yeah, probably. And, like, shot. That shit got me fucked up right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's good. Oh yeah, but you said something about getting sponsors and like.
Yeah. Shit. So the podcast. We started getting sponsors and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I need to make this change. We need to do it. So as we did, at first it was all comedy, basically, like funny stuff, religious stuff, political stuff. You think about a podcast, it was like your typical idea of a podcast. And now it's changed into like kind of what you're doing.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like what sucks is I don't want to feel like I'm fighting you. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah. It's just no. I feel like everybody who starts their own thing, they like even you, like when you start your own thing, like you know you weren't really thinking about like competition with anybody. You were just like, I just wanted to start this. So like, it's always gonna be your own thing. Like even though how much it changes, it's always gonna be like you own it. You get to make any of the moves you want. Like you get to like if you wanted everybody in the show to dress a certain way, you could actually do that. If you won't perform, you don't dress this way.
Yeah. You know, like that's one of the things I actually have a problem with, to be honest, is being that assertive person. I mean, I'm getting better a little bit, but usually like I do construction and I'm good on this. You want this?
Well, you just actually I'll take a little bit more than allowed it.
Currently right now the way I pay for everything is I work in construction. It pays a pretty good fucking money.
Yeah.
And you know the small bit of change that I got coming in through TikTok and my podcasts, and the few sponsorships I got. Shout out to YBR. But like, it's like, I'm trying to find, my bad, I'm trying to like think of a way to explain what I'm thinking right now.
Oh, it's good. If you want to switch the topic, we can switch it.
It's just, so basically, with the whole podcast shit, right? I honestly really wanted to do like political stuff. I really love doing the political stuff because I don't think what I have to say anyone heard. At least I haven't seen anyone, from going to bigger political idols to the smaller ones talking on YouTube and stuff. I still haven't found anyone that says the things I gotta say.
What do you think, like musical political or like law political? Or like...
All of it.
Okay.
Anything that's very controversial, kind of sense.
Yeah. So you wanted to get like the big controversial like discussions.
Yeah.
All right. Were you gonna do that like? Were you just gonna do that like by yourself, or were you gonna always invite people to have those conversations over?
Well, the name of the band is Silent Seminar, and our podcast is called Silent Seminars Podcast.
Yeah.
So it's me and Matt, plus, like I said, we have been starting to invite more people. Yeah. We made that switch, so now, it's mainly guests.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you meet Matt?
The very first time I met this kid, I was walking in the hall. He doesn't even remember this situation.
All right. Let's hear it.
He was walking in front of me. It was in, high school. We're graduated now, but, and I didn't like down in Philly, we walk fast. I was down there for 15 years and moved up here and lived here for 5 years now.
Yeah.
I don't like it up here. It's not for me. It's too slow.
Yeah, it is really slow.
And a lot of the people are, I love the people up here. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? And a lot of these people are very, very, like, kind-hearted and mean well. But at the same time, they're very dumb.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's not that they're dumb. It's just that they're just accustomed to, like... A lot of people that live in this area are just accustomed to, like, living that lifestyle.
And taking their time.
Yeah, taking their time and, like, not really, like... trying like anything crazy. Like I feel like city people or like people that like live in city, like they just see so much shit going on and so much other people do other shit. Like you're just way more influenced.
Yeah.
And if like you miss a city or you always want to go to a city, you're always just gonna like look at those people like, yo, I want to go over there so I can do this and progress and do this shit.
I agree, but when I say dumb, I mean like book wise, like quite literally. You know what I mean? Because when I moved up here, I was in 8th grade, I think.
Yeah.
And we were in history. Shout out to Mr. Kozaleski. No, fuck him. I hate him. If you see this, fuck you. But we were sitting in a class and he was talking about something I had learned back in 6th grade.
Yeah.
So I'm like raising my hand, knowing all these questions, and people are like,
"Yo, bro, you tweaking?
How does he know this? What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Y'all niggas stupid."
Yeah. Well, like right here around our area, our test scores suck, bro. They're ass. Like look at Hazelton. Like bro, we're all ass. Our test scores. Like I feel like Berwick's test scores ass. Bloomsburg has to be trash. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Even probably some of Wilkes-Barre's shit. Like, yeah, they're pretty stupid there, too. Like, their test scores. Like, the only people that really got good test scores are, like, people closer to the cities or, like, even Erie. Erie's pretty good test scores.
Really privileged white kids.
Yeah. Actually, that explains Erie because it's a really white community.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, honestly, like, even down in Philly, like, I keep saying Philly, but I'm going to be real, Delco, which is, like... 5 minutes from Philly.
Yeah.
So I could walk to Philly, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we were up, if you know where Sharon Hill is, and Fallcroft and Glen Olden.
Yeah.
I was in like the middle of all three. Now, down there, you do not enter Fallcroft and you do not enter Sharon Hill. Because right into there, right past that, Chester.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you just didn't go there.
Well, that's like Chester Hill, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. But if you went up, like, I'd say 3 blocks in of Glen Olden, like on the outskirts by Ridley in Prospect Park, it would actually start getting real nice.
Wait, so Chester Hill's not a good area? I never, like, been there, but I always just thought it was, like, super fancy just because of the name.
No.
Oh, shit.
No, even Westchester. I mean, unless you're on university property, Nah, you don't want to.
I only been on university property. I feel like I'm in a snow globe when I'm in Westchester like, University. Like this just looks like fake little city.
Yeah, no, bro. Like that's kind of how I feel like about up here. Like I'm in a movie, bro. Like look at all this country. Look at all these trees, bro. Like it's crazy. Like even Wilkes-Barre.
The scenery's kind of nice though. Like when the leaves change. That's it. Like the snow, house, bro. I don't want to be here. That shit hurts my back thinking about it.
I'm gonna be honest though. Like even though I've been kind of like talking it down about this area, I do love it up here. You know what I mean? Like I said, the people are definitely more warm-hearted. For example, like what happened here. I've never met you before. Mm-mm. You've never met me before. We talked a few times. We even had a bad start.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Happens on occasions.
You know what I'm expecting? You gonna have dudes, I'm getting robbed. All right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Like, scar here. I got a scar here. I'm not sure if you can see it that much because it's kind of dim in here.
Yeah.
But I had my fair share, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's like, just like you were saying, that influence, you know what I mean? Which I still haven't been able to adjust, like, and trust people. Yeah. But this is, like I was saying, a prime example of how people around here are more warm-hearted. Down there, guarantee I was getting robbed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know there's a lot of, like, I don't know, wherever you move with a lot of population, there's, like, more chance of, like, just fucked up people living around you.
Yeah.
There's like more people like here we're gonna have like probably like 30 people in this town are like super fucked up, but like in a major city you probably got like a couple thousand people that are like
actually my middle school graduating class was 1,000 kids.
Oh
like,
shit.
Yeah. And the high school had 1,000. And that's a mix with like Nescapec.
Yeah.
So I was like, you guys think this is a lot?
No, that's like, yeah, those, you guys, that's a small school. Like,
yeah.
Even like Hazelton, we had like I want to say a couple thousand. Yeah, I want to say a few thousand, but like that's just like, that's still not a lot, a few thousand. I want to see like, if you have a graduating class where you need a football stadium to like, then that's when I'm like, all right, well, like everybody's filled to the max.
Yeah. And another thing I do love about like up here is, even though it, like, say I'm driving in a car, it pisses me off. Like, some people will, like, come to a complete stop to turn when there's no stop sign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or no red light and there's a green light, which, like, aggravates me. But at the same time, like, that kind of part of them I also love because they're chill as fuck. Like,
yeah, they're just bullying, bro. They don't, like, when you'll get there when you get there.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, like, sometimes, like I said, it's aggravating, but for a prime example, I guarantee if I was with another Philly Bull, we'd probably be arguing or some shit.
There is one thing that fuck those deers, bro. Yeah, I hate those deers. I hate them.
I'm gonna catch you, der. Real shit.
Bro, like, that's the worst thing about, like, not living in a city. Just, like, seeing, like, or, like, just, like, seeing, like, random, like, little animals, like, on the side of the road sometimes. Like, even if it's, like, a possum, like, bro, like, that's unnecessary damage to my whip right now.
Yeah. Not only that, but I don't know about y'all, but lately I've been reading the Bible and stuff lately just because of the times we in.
Yeah.
And I've been starting to feel bad for hitting animals, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
So what kind of animals?
Like you're saying, possums. Like, even ones that don't matter, like.
Oh, yeah. Well, some animals, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, if it comes to, like, what do you think? What do you think? Yo, cows? Fuck you. Like, I'll knock a cow in the face. Like, I'll give a square punch. Fuck you, too. like, bro, like, I just ate a burger right before this podcast.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I knew this kid. I'm not gonna say his name because this is kind of screwed up.
Yeah.
His dad killed a cat.
Oh, shit.
Burned it alive. This was when, like, his dad was a teenager. It was a story he was telling us. Burned it alive and then hung it on a fence for weeks, like months, bro. And I was like...
Oh, that's gruesome.
Yeah, dude, that's a little too much.
Did you ever see that video going around when it was, like, swine flu was big? And, like, they were digging, like, big-ass pits. Throwing a bunch of pigs with swine flu. Yeah, I'll hit together that. Throw a bunch of pigs with swine flu and, like, putting gasoline on them. And then just lighting them on fire. Just, like, to kill, like, the virus. I'm like... Bro, Like, that's super fucked up. Like, they can't go anywhere. They got gasoline on them. That's just shit.
Yeah, bro, for real. But yeah, no, like I guess to kind of get back on topic, I have a question for you. We gonna switch roles here, brother.
All right.
Welcome to Mark's Garage.
All right. What's the question?
So, how did you start off? Obviously, you know, you didn't have all this.
Yo, shout out Little Ghost. Yo, Justin Rari. Yo, check out the first video. That's it. Yeah, like, pretty much it was like... Actually, no, I'm not going to say it.
Hold up, Revolt. Mark's Garage. Check out the first video.
Yeah, just check out the first video. Check out the first video that I posted.
All right, welcome back to the Garage. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you got any other question, though?
I bet it's good. Yeah. So, a lot of people, like, when they first start off meeting, like, artists,
Yeah.
they don't think it's that easy. Would you say it's easy or hard to be able to get a hold of agents?
Oh, it's kind of hard sometimes. Well, I feel like the main thing that, like, they look at is kind of, like, your profile. Like, the first thing that, like, that's, like, the first impression that they get of you. And if you have, like, some people, like, have, like, 0 pictures and, like, always, like, delete all their pictures but have, like, a lot of followers. Like, bro, like, if someone's hitting me up like that, like, I kind of just ignore it because, like, I don't know who you are. And I feel like they, like, people that, like, you know, you have, like, nothing to show on your account. And I feel like people probably think the same way. Like, yo, if I don't see anything on your account then, like, that doesn't look lit, then, like, I'm not going to, like, talk back to you.
So then another question for you. We'll make this the last and we'll switch this back. Why hit me up? Because if you remember, you hit me up first.
Oh, yeah. I hit you up. I'm trying to get more into other podcasts. I've never been on another podcast. There's this one in Frackville. Shout out Yeti. I think I'm about to interview him soon. I think he was on it. That, like, they were doing, like, I think it was, like, last year I saw them. And I still try to get in contact with them. They were doing, like, wrestler podcasts where, like, they were just talking about, like, WWE and shit. I was like, yo, bro, I gotta do this.
Is that like Hulkamania?
Nah,
Is that what they call it?
I don't know what it's called. It's like this podcast in Frackville. It's like probably 20 minutes away from here.
Mm-hmm.
That they're just asking a bunch of WWE questions, a bunch of amateur wrestling questions. Like, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I would know all these answers. So, like, I gotta be on this podcast. No, I'm just like, I'm currently, I want to hit up a bunch of other podcasts and I want to, like, collab with a bunch of other ones just because, like, I never talked to anybody else that do podcasts, really.
Well, for certain purposes, since I won't have to necessarily really interview you on my podcast, I'm thinking, pick a subject, bro. Let's pick a subject.
Or, maybe GTA. I want to get on that.
GTA?
Yeah, I love GTA.
Like,
Honestly, like, you want to pick something else, that's fine, up to you.
No. We could do GTA. Because, how about, Matt don't play games, though. That's the only bad part.
Oh, shit.
Do
Do you watch basketball?
I do.
Does he do? Yeah.
Yo, he is the most... I'm sorry, Matt, if you see this, but you're one of the most boring people I know. All you do is produce music.
Oh, shit.
I mean, to be honest...
Well,
like,
does he follow, like, the current activities and shit? Like, we just talk about current events.
Yeah, I mean, more political, but he doesn't really necessarily like to talk about it. But to be honest, we will.
Yeah.
Especially, like, if we were to do a part 2 with you, I don't know what your plans are. I could, like, again, invite him over. This way you can talk to both of us. Actually, again, that...
We should probably do an IG Live. I'm trying to get on that.
Yo, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, no, like an IG Live TV, like do the podcast on live.
Oh, with Matt?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yo, I got tripods too. Whatchamacallit? I got a light one.
Yeah.
So what I can
the
do...
ring light?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, I can set it up right under your John.
Yeah.
Help you out a little bit.
That'd be tough. We gotta get something going in this garage.
I got like camera, like good ass camera. Obviously, you got a good ass camera too, but I'm saying like this drone I spent thousands of dollars on.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, I could bring that too, and you can use the same footage. I'll just send it to you. I'll send you the raw footage so you can edit your way.
We'll probably do that. Oh yeah, did you want to play any of those any songs before we like wrap this up? Like any previous?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, because I kind of wanted to get into that a little bit.
So
you can sneak into how you are as an artist.
I want as me.
Yeah,
because I want to hear my stuff.
Oh yeah, I thought that was gonna be your stuff, or it was gonna be some of the label stuff.
I was gonna do the label stuff.
Okay, yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do your stuff for the next one.
That's what I was thinking when Matt's here.
All right, bet.
All right, so we got 21 artists. I'm not gonna play all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'll let you choose, okay? So, all right, here we'll hop on Snap real quick. You choose who, and there's a female rapper in there too.
Oh shit. Play. What should we call it? French Mag Official. Is that his name? Sounds like super familiar.
Yeah, we'll play him.
I know we talked about it in the podcast, but like I haven't like. I honestly like. No disrespect, but I haven't heard any of his music yet. I know, like, I feel like I've seen him on Instagram.
Basically, bro. So he's got. So he just released one. I'll just pick one.
Cool.
One. It's my favorite one.
Where's he from?
He's from Bloom, I think.
Loser?
Yeah. You need me to turn it up right
now?
Yeah.
Turn it up on your phone.
Breaking banks to the charts is really where my fucking heart is. She really thinks she know me, but the truth is I'm just really heartless. Fuck a bitch, don't need no hoe chasing my money, be regardless. I don't need no bitches in my life cause they all be too toxic. And I'm really rocking with the Tommy zippers on my pockets. If you step up to the gang, then bitch you better get it talking. I don't post too much up on my gram cause all these pussy stalking. Never spoke too much, used to call me anti-social. Got some bitches on my line now, but it's fucking no proposal. See I'm living presidential like I'm in the
He's got that, bro.
Does he make his own beats or who makes his beats?
Shout out to Alex.
Hey Alex?
Yeah, bro. Alex, he was doing producing for a while, but he rapping now.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff is like Juice WRLD type, you know what I'm saying? I want to show you a personal one, which you might be interested in even having him in here, because bro.
Who is it?
So his name's 5708.
5708?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Yo, he's actually pretty young. He's actually still in high school, I think.
Right.
But bro, if you thought that was good, hold up.
5708.
French, bro, I love you. You fire as hell. All right, but I gotta say this song is gas. It's Demon Fever.
Turn it up all the way.
Chillin' with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Chillin' with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Chillin' with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Chillin' with the killers, they demons. Chillin' with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Chillin' with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Scamming, swiping the visas. People be hating because of my color. I come from the gutter. 15, token that arm for safety. Say that you know me and talk on my knee, man. I catch me a body, I'm moving the gang. Moving the packs, you know that we gunning. All of my mans, we stunning. Drip down in Gucci, buy some Da Vinci and mix it with Louis. Come from the bottom, you know that we spinning. Talk on my name and you know that you get it. Move with a static. Bustin' your mans, he's over the paddock. Move with a gat. Stay with the homies, cause I know you rat. Catch. Counting this money, I feel like a whole lot of crip shit. Hold on. Slide. Know that she wanna get high. So, gripping the 40, I give him the call and he's green to slide. Hold on. Shawty a demon. Whipping the foreign, I know that she geeking. Tweaking. Pop me a 30, I feel like I'm sleeping. Hold on. Wait. Shawty a demon. Whipping the foreign, I know that she geeking. Tweaking. Pop me a 30, I feel feel like I'm sleeping. Shawty a demon. Whipping the foreign, I know that she geeking. Tweaking. Pop me a 30, I feel like I'm sleeping. Chilling with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Chilling with killers, they demons. Whipping the phone with beamers. Scamming. Swiping the visas. People be hating because of my color. I come from the gutter. 15. Talking that I'm for safety.
That's hard as fuck. How old is this kid?
He's like 15, bro.
That's retarded.
Yo,
Yo,
I got younger than him.
Alright. Yeah, you got any other last shoutouts or any last statements you want to say before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Only because he was another starter with me.
Yeah.
This one we're gonna have to hop on Spotify for.
All right, cool.
Again, shout out Just Jay. And bro, like he's more like a the way I like to explain it, like he can, bro, it's nuts. He can go from either, you know, hard rap, like hard ass shit, to like Chris Brown type shit, bro. It's nuts.
Get jiggy with it real quick.
Yeah.
You want me, but money can be a dividend, and I can't seem to spend that time you wanna spend with me. So girl, let's just pretend. Now when we get that Benz, damn, that's something different. And that house up on that hill too. My friends say they love me, and I know they want a meal too. Attention can get crazy, and that shit can really kill you. But let's be for real. She always talking, but won't listen still. Accusations about to steal ideas. I never had a lot, this is all I need. People only care when it's R.I.P. Niggas turning back on me for no good reason. Jealousy and hate, that's just all I see. I'm just tryna ball with the whole damn team. Gucci and galore, yeah, that's all on me. Said Gucci and galore, yeah, that's all on me. Shopping out the mall till we fall away. Yeah, make sure that her body fit it all. That's how we ball. No mama know that I'm shopping out every mall. But there was plenty situations we can never make it. I did you dirty a few times, so now I gotta face it. Don't get the tweaking, just get the geek. And I hit your celly every week. And I put that freaking beastie. She be beastie in the streets. Yeah, we smoking on that smelly. You can tell I'm reeking.
Hellcat screaming, oh Lord, can you hear me? I was cruising, getting zooted in my new Billy. My mama knew I was a nigga since the elementary. And free my niggas on my niggas from the penitentiary. I think I'm a cold, my clear, I'm a cold. I be dressing all designer from my head to toe. That bitch I move up to the finest, so I let her go. And now I'm sitting back with Clyde and Sell, hella snow. I be walking feeling like a zombie. She wanna fuck me, told her ride me like a donkey. You ain't a part of niggas, you just a calm case. She wanna fuck me, told her ride me like a donkey. I was cruising, getting zooted in my new Billy. She wanna fuck me, told her ride me like a donkey. You ain't a part of niggas, you just a calm case. Yeah, I be walking feeling like a zombie.
Just Jay, everybody. All right, yeah, we have about 30 minutes. Any last shout-outs?
Shout out DJ Ditto
Yeah.
for letting me on his podcast. Coming to do a show soon, November 20th. I appreciate that, bro.
Oh, anytime. Appreciate it. Any other ones? Nope. Yeah.
Shout out at Mark Celona, MarkCelona. That's me.
All right. Yo, thank you.
Yeah.